Hey, what's up, heroes? Man, I gotta talk about something today. I normally don't bring stuff up like this, but I figured I'd share. Maybe y'all experienced this before. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I don't know. I know I've experienced it. So I've been working out at home a lot, and I've been tipping toeing back into the gym. So I don't want to say tiptoe. I'm back in the gym, and I still work out at home. Just whichever one suits, today. If I got, my son with me at home. No son, I hit the gym, right? And so going to the gym, ever since I've been back to the gym, um, and just let me give you some context. So the gym I've been hitting, I also go there and I sample um, quite frequently, and then I go lift. And ever since I stepped in the gym, I mean every day, no matter if I'm there sampling or if I'm there lifting, I've been getting tried. Like it's crazy. Every single time I go, I get tried. And it's like, yo, okay, all right, cool. You try to brush it off a little bit. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe it's one of those things where I don't know. It's just a weird day, a different day. Just so happened. But then I go to the second day, same thing. Third day, same thing. And I'm like, man, like, what's the deal? Like, why do I keep getting tried? Like, what's up with this? And so I'm biting my tongue, and it's like, ugh, I really want to say something. And I'm like, and it's getting to the point, like, okay, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta draw some lines here, cause like it's getting overboard, it's getting out of hand, and like either either you gonna let them tear you down, or you gonna stand up for yourself. And so, y'all, I want to say probably like this last 3 or 4 days, and and I get it. If you know me, you're like, man, I don't play like that. But in the same sense, like how I put it, like I didn't perceive him as that type of threat, and then it dawned on me, like okay, like man, you got to stop this, from being around you, allowing it, before it sink in. They really feel that way, and they like for real try you one day. And so yeah, I went ahead, and today was the first day, but today I got all the way on their butt. But I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and say something, y'all. And so it was about 3 days ago. I was on the stairmaster stairmaster, and I told myself I'm gonna do 10 minutes on the stairmaster. Right. And I always like to do a little bit more. And as I'm going on the stairmaster, I want to say around about 7 minutes or so, they show up into the stairmaster. It's like right there, up here, and all of a sudden, just all this, this what can't be done. Who are you? You not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? It's too tough. And y'all checked them, and y'all, I had to realize that, and this this day, this person that's been harassing me has been around my whole life, y'all. And I've stood up to that person a few times, y'all, and we all have it in some form of fashion, y'all. And it's that self-doubt, that self-sabotage, that self disempowerment that creeps up in your mind when you're trying to accomplish a goal, or when you're going for something big, or you're trying to make a change. And y'all, I want to say, like, stepping back into the gym, and really, even in my business, just doing things that I was accustomed to doing, before all the C-19 stuff kicked off. Um, kind of I got out of a rhythm of them. And so getting back into the rhythm, stinking thinking started to kick in. And every time I stepped in the gym, I'm going to push myself, right? Even though I've been working out at home, it's like, this is different. This is new. You out of rhythm. This, can you do it again? You know, can you talk to somebody? Can you share what you're doing? You know, when you're out here sampling. And it was like, you can't, right? All these self-doubts, like, ooh, you know, you getting tired. And yeah, I had that real strong talk with myself. And I had to let myself know, because it's like, if I let that doubt or that discouragement creep in, it'll control me. Because it's not that I couldn't do it, it was just what I chose to allow to control me. And y'all, I chose to champion myself. And not only did I do the, you know, I went a little past 10. I went ahead and I knocked out, it was like 22 minutes that I knocked out on the Stairmaster, just because. And my goal was only to do 10, because I was just using it for a warm up. Then I was going to go, you know, and do the rest of my workout. But I was like, nah, we're going to push all the way past this thing. And not only are we going to push all the way past, we're going to punk you and let you know that we in control of this ship, this flesh, this body. This flesh don't control me. You know, even when, you know, when I was over there sampling, and, you know, like, ugh, don't say none of them. They look like, you know, they don't want it. Ugh, they're not making eye contact with me. And I had to talk to myself. Hey, B, you said you wanted to take your son to this vacation, Disney World. You know, how you gonna get there? You know, if you don't say something, right? Like, stop. You know, and I had to check myself on stop letting invisible things discourage me. Stop letting invisible things punk me. Stop letting things that are not real but appear to be, right, punk me. And I made a firm decision that I was going to champion myself and no more, you know, while I allow negative self-talk, right, discouraging self-talk dictate how I show up. And y'all, when I say it's been really, like, incredible, it's really freeing, because I know if it's been in the gym, it's been showing up in other places. I know if it's been following me in the gym, it's been showing up in other places. And it's just one of those things where, you know, they talk about, you know, don't let yourself be controlled by the flesh. See, my body told me what wasn't possible, right? Right. My mind tried to tell me that this person doesn't want it. But see, it's something deeper than that inside of you. There's a flip side to this thing. There's a conqueror, there's a champion, you know, there's a winner, there's, you know, an exceptional human being, or you know, a exceptional being inside of all of us, right? But we allow this self-sabotage, this self-programming to kind of get in our way. And so I challenge, you know, whomever it is, if this resonates with you, you know, and you feel like, you know, you too have, you know, allowed this negative self-talk to show up in your life, to check it right there at the door. You know, they say, oh, you know, oh man, today is so long today at work. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. I'm just gonna stay home. You know, I gotta take care of this. You know, the husband, the wife. I gotta, you know, whatever the case may be. Oh, I got all these other things. I can't get that workout in today. Oh, you know, today's been too busy. I just don't got time, you know, to blend the shake, or I don't got time to make a clean meal. Oh my goodness, you know, you know, so I stayed up so late last night. I didn't get my normal amount of sleep. You know, I deserve to stay in the bed a little bit later, and I don't deserve to get up and work on me and do things that, you know, that's going to build me up. Like, check that shit and check it right at the door. Like, don't allow that stuff to creep in. Like, hey, if that snooze button, you know, it's like you tempted to hit that snooze button because you don't want to get out the bed and work out, man. You demand your body to get out of the bed, and you get right on the floor and you hit them push-ups. Do 100 of them just to let your body know who's in control, who's in command, who says and dictate what goes on in your own life. See, there's a saying that said, "I'm the captain of my ship," right? The ship is the vessel, right? A vessel. And what vessel do we get to live in? See, this right here is a vessel. It's a suit that we get to occupy. It allows us to, you know, be, you know, present here in this, you know, this world, right? Without this suit, just like they have to wear a suit to go out of space, right? To be able to exist in that environment, that atmosphere, we have to have a space suit here as well to be able to exist. But that doesn't mean that the suit get to control and dictate. See, we get to control and dictate. We get to choose. We can blame anything in the world. Like we get so mad. I can't say we. I used to get so upset about what others thought or said about me, and I would just gloss over what I would say about myself. I would just overlook how I would talk to myself. I would overlook how negative I was being with myself, y'all. And the best change and the best check that you can give somebody is to check yourself, to encourage yourself, to uplift yourself. Before you go try to give that external whatever it is a piece of your mind about what they said and how they feel about you. Let yourself know. Look yourself in the mirror and yourself know, hey, I have a goal. I have a dream. I demand, that we gonna give our best effort. I demand that we gonna show up, and I demand that we gonna do this, no matter what. And when your body, when your mind try to tell you and trick you that it can't be done, and you need to rest, and y'all realize it's like, man, you know what? You may work so hard that you just I pass out, right? And you might just lay on the bed or whatever and just pass out for a couple. But guess what? You're gonna wake right back up. And when you get back up, you're gonna be way stronger than you were before. See, all you doing is see how that negative self-talk can suppress your champion. Guess what? That champion self-talk can suppress that coward, that weenie, that wannabe, that person that's ducking and dodging adversity. It can suppress all that. And it can bring out the conqueror in you. And it makes small things small, and it keeps them there. And you handle giant things the way that you can. So let's all go be a champion today. I want to share that because something that I was really going through, y'all. It was really something that here for a while. I really got in my head. I really got in my way. I wasn't worried about what other people were saying about me, but because like I wanted to say, just internal conflict, I started to get down on myself, and it got, the me being down on myself, that doubt in my head got louder and louder and louder. You know why? Because I was turning it up, I was magnifying it, I was turning it down, the champion talk. And so let's all check in on each other. That's why it's so important to share inside of the group. That's why it's so important to let people know what you're up to, because you never know what action you may take that'll encourage, that will champion, that will uplift somebody that may be having that self-doubt. You may empower them, feel like they the greatest, the prettiest, right? They had that Muhammad Ali mentality, like they invoke that, and they self-assure themselves. That's not cocky, right? That self-talk led that man to be one of the greatest boxers that ever walked the earth, right? You look at somebody like Deion Sanders, or Michael Jordan, or LeBron James, right? People say, oh, they cocky, right? They're arrogant. No, they're sure of themselves. They are sure that they're going to show up for the job. They are sure that this little suit in control of the situation. They're going to demand that this suit gives them its best effort, maximum output. They're going to demand the most from this good old mind of theirs, because it's something else that's deep inside of you. It's always been there. It's called a champion, y'all. So let's show up. Let's do it. Let's keep encouraging each other. I hope this resonates with somebody today. All right. Love you all. Peace out, heroes. All right. See y'all.